Today, we're getting into a really interesting area we're calling law and disorder.
Right.
We've got 3 cases lined up. They're quite different, but they all show how, everyday stuff can suddenly turn into big disputes.
Legal issues, professional problems, even just neighbor trouble.
Exactly. So we're talking professional conduct, consumer issues, property rights. We'll unpack the details, what happened next, and maybe what we can learn.
Yeah, the idea is to give you the key facts and insights pretty quickly.
Okay, let's jump in. First up, a teacher who got banned after, well, let's just say an eventful school trip.
Yeah, this one was quite something. Kimberly Hedges, she was a design and technology teacher, and she ended up in front of a professional conduct panel. My way? Well, she was found to have been drinking alcohol.
On a school trip.
While supervising students, yes. Vodka, apparently from a water bottle.
Oh, wow.
And that wasn't all. She admitted to swearing, using the F word, making a comment about a student's nationality that wasn't okay. And, get this, making kids who misbehaved do the Macarena as punishment.
The Macarena? Seriously, that's, inventive, I guess, but probably not in a good way.
Definitely not. The panel saw it as a really serious breach of conduct.
So what was their reasoning for banning her? Was it just the drinking or the whole package?
It was the whole picture. They said her actions brought the teaching profession into disrepute. Simple as that. Consuming alcohol while responsible for kids, well, that just breaks the fundamental trust, doesn't it?
Absolutely.
So she's banned indefinitely from teaching in England. She can ask for that to be reviewed, but only after 2 years.
It really shows how professional boundaries, even if they seem small, are actually critical.
Exactly. Accountability is key.
Okay, let's shift gears a bit. From professional standards to business practices. This sounds fascinating. Shrimp fraud.
Yeah, this is happening down in South Carolina. There's a federal lawsuit against, I think, 25 restaurants.
25. What are they accused of?
Basically passing off imported shrimp, often farm-raised stuff, as local wild Carolina shrimp.
So they're charging a premium for something it isn't.
Precisely. And the South Carolina Shrimpers Association, they're the ones who filed the suit. They argue it's not just tricking customers.
It hurts the local shrimpers too, right?
Exactly. It directly undermines their livelihood and the whole Carolina shrimp brand, which they've worked hard to build. It's false advertising, unfair competition, under consumer protection laws.
So it's way bigger than just a fib on the menu. It's got real economic impact.
Definitely. It damages the reputation of the genuine article and makes it harder for the local guys who often follow sustainable practices to compete.
Have the restaurants responded?
Some are denying it, as you'd expect, but the lawsuit wants them to stop the alleged false advertising and is seeking damages. We don't know how much yet.
It's a stark example of how misrepresentation in the supply chain can really hit local industries hard.
Absolutely.
All right, one more case. This one feels a bit more down to earth, but still messy. A neighbor dispute involving a swampy backyard.
Yeah, a classic neighbor issue, but with a very wet outcome. A homeowner found their yard turning into, well, basically a swamp.
How did that happen?
Their new neighbor did some landscaping, put up a retaining wall, regraded their yard, and essentially all the rainwater from the neighbor's property was now funneling directly into this person's yard.
Oh no, constant mud pit.
Pretty much. Killed the grass, just a soggy mess. And attempts to talk to the neighbor directly didn't work. They were dismissed.
So classic he said, she said territory. Or is there a legal angle?
There is. It touches on something called nuisance in property law. Even if the neighbor didn't mean to cause harm, altering your land in a way that damages your neighbor's property or their ability to enjoy it, that can be legally actionable.
So what did the homeowner do next? They couldn't talk to the neighbor.
They actually turned to social media for advice, which, can be risky.
True. Hit or miss online.
But in this case, the advice was pretty solid. The general consensus online was, you usually can't just divert all your surface water onto your neighbor's land like that.
Right.
People advised documenting everything, photos, videos, checking local city rules or ordinances.
Good idea.
Sending a formal letter, certified mail, so there's a record. And if none of that worked, contacting code enforcement or maybe even a lawyer.
So using the proper channels when direct talking fails.
Exactly. Especially with something as fundamental as water drainage, it highlights knowing your rights and the official routes to take.
Okay, so we've covered a teacher's conduct, alleged shrimp fraud, and a waterlogged yard. 3 really different situations. What's the common thread here, if any?
Well, if you step back, I think it shows how diverse disputes can be, right? But often they boil down to some fundamental things. Clear rules, professional ethics, respecting boundaries, whether professional or physical property lines.
Yeah, I see that.
And what stands out across all three is the importance of, well, evidence and process. Documentation, like the neighbor case, following official channels like the teaching panel or the lawsuit, even getting community advice can point you in the right direction.
It really underscores accountability, doesn't it? How actions, or sometimes inactions, can snowball into pretty big trouble.
Definitely. Ignoring the rules, whether they're professional codes, consumer laws, or property rights, can lead to serious consequences. Legal battles aren't cheap.
So maybe a final thought for everyone listening.
Yeah, it kind of raises a question, doesn't it? Thinking about your own life, how aware are you really of the rules and responsibilities that shape your interactions, whether it's at work, when you're buying something, or just dealing with the folks next door?
Something to definitely reflect on.